What's going on YouTube? And welcome to another MLB The Show 23 video. In today's video, we'll be talking about Season 3 is upcoming and what does that mean with our Set 1 cards. If you have questions like, can we use Set 1 cards in Season 3? Do Set 1 cards leave our binder? Do these cards disappear? Or any other questions along those questions will be answered in today's video. If you guys like these type of videos, hit that subscribe button and turn post notifications on so you guys know when every video goes live. Also, if you guys want to win a tub of glitch energy, comment down below your favorite MLB The Show 23 player to use this year. I'll be picking a winner for that giveaway this Friday for Season 3. So as this article says, Season 3 in MLB The Show 23 is quickly approaching with brand new content and rewards for us and to enjoy. Along with these additions to the game, there will be some changes that are new to the MLB Show franchise, and they wanted to take a moment and discuss them with us. So what changes are coming to MLB The Show 23 in Season 3? Well, sets and seasons. Season 1 was Set 1 core card. Season 2 was Set 1, Set 2 in core cards. And Season 3 no longer is there Set 1. So it's going to be Set 2, Set 3, core. And don't forget about that wild card slot that we'll talk about in just a few moments. So when Season 3 goes live on July 7th and Set 3 is introduced, Set 1 cards become ineligible for use in some, but not all, Diamond Dynasty modes, including Solo Ranked is going to be the most set season-based game mode in MLB The Show 23. So in Solo Ranked, you will not be able to use your Set 1 cards in Season 3. Some events, mini seasons, and conquest maps will also have restrictions on what cards you can use, but not all mini seasons and not all conquest maps. Like the classic mini seasons, you could probably use any cards you want. Like certain conquest maps, maybe like a July 4th or a Labor Day or like a Christmas promo or like a Thanksgiving thing. Stuff like that, you'll probably be able to use any cards. But if they are related to Set 3 or Season 3, then those modes will have restrictions with your cards where you will not be able to use your Set 1 card. When you are entering into a mode with these limitations, you will be notified if your current squad is ineligible, and you will be given the option to manually adjust your squad. In the Manage Squad screen, click the gear icon to generate your best Season 3 squad, and that way it will generate the best squad for your team for those restrictions, and then you can make adjustments a lot easier that way. So what I would normally do is generate my best squad and then change players I want to change out for different players that I want to use that were still eligible. But they say not to worry, there's still plenty of ways to play using your Set 1 player items, including co-op ranked. So there will not be any type of season or set restrictions in co-op, even the ranked version of it. That includes the 2v2 and the 3v3, as well as some events. So some events will have restrictions, some will not. Some mini seasons will have restrictions, some will not. Like the Team Affinity mini seasons, that will have restrictions. But like I said, we just went over the classic mini season will not. Conquest maps, we went over some conquest map ideas that might not have restrictions. In addition, all the core player items will continue to be eligible in all Diamond Dynasty modes. Now, with this in mind, now it's time to finish up any programs or collections rewarding desirable Set 1 and core player items before the Set 3 player items become available. So next question that's up in the air, what will happen with your Set 1 players when Season 3 goes live? So all your Set 1 players will remain in your possession when Season 3 goes live. Although these Set 1 player items will largely be ineligible for use in Season 3, except for some specific instances where Set 1 restrictions are not imposed. Also, keep a note that all sets will be eligible in solo ranked lineups again in Season 6. So keep this in mind when deciding which cards you should hang on to and which cards to sell, because you'll be able to use these cards all again in Season 6. Yeah, we're probably 2 or 3 months out of Season 6, probably a little bit more, because that's the end of the game cycle. But Season 6, you'll be able to use all your cards all over again. So that's Shohei Ohtani, or one of my favorite Set 1 cards personally as a DH was Jock Peterson. We hit over almost 500 with him, and he had over a 2.5 OPS in online ranked. One of my favorite cards to use. in set 1. Next question, what is the wild card player slot? So MLB The Show put out, this is their definition. The wild card player slot allows you to add any player item from any set to your season eligible squad. And this way you can continue to use your set 1 player items on a limited basis in seasons when those player items would not normally be considered season eligible. You can utilize only 1 player item at a time in your wild card player slot. Now, MLB The Show, keep in mind, this is something I would change for next year. Make it 1 pitcher item and 1 hitter item. That's just something I would like to see next year, just to give more flexibility that, hey, I want to keep a Shohei Ohtani and I want to use a Chipper Jones in season 3. I still want to use some of those pitchers because I feel like pitchers are hard to come by. So like the Roki Sasaki from season 1, the Bob Gibson from season 1, those cards are still used in ranked because there's just not a lot of pitchers available. So hopefully we get some more pitchers that are just as good and fit the meta, because that I'm missing Bob Gibson and Roki Sasaki already. But can I use them over Chipper Jones? Probably not. However, you can change your wild card at any time. So if I want to use Chipper Jones one game, you know what? I really need to win this game. Let's go use Roki as our wild card because we're 1 game from World Series, and I think he's going to give me a better chance than Pedro Martinez. So let's go ahead and use Roki Sasaki for this World Series game. Okay, in season 3. When you choose to override a wild card, the previous wild card is replaced with your best eligible card for that position automatically. So once you pick a wild card, you can change it at any time. No worries there. What happens to a wild card when I override it? When you choose to override a wild card that the previous wild card is replaced with your best eligible card automatically. Those that should answer a lot of questions right there. And for those that maybe you guys are watching this video and the wild card slot season 3 is already out, this is how you can add a wild card. First, you go to your manage squad screen. Second step, you select the player you want to replace. Third step, you press R2 or right trigger to view your wild card. Step 4, you select any out of season player. And step 5, you select activate as wild card. How will season 3 impact Team Infinity and other programs? It's pretty much going to basically act as it acts now. In order to make progress in Team Infinity season 3, you'll have to use Team Infinity season 3 eligible players, which will be the set 2 or set 3 players. So as it says right here, Team Infinity seasons will only allow season eligible player items to be utilized towards Team Infinity program progression. For instance, only season 3 eligible player items will give progress in TA3 programs. So season 3, we already saw core, set 2, and set 3. Use those cards. You can earn that TA progress towards whether the PXP, whatever it may be. They will count towards progress, but if you use a season 1 set 1 card, it will not count towards that progress. So keep that in mind for playing classic mini seasons and you're using some set 1 cards that you like. It's not going to help you towards your Team Infinity goals. And that would be said the same for other programs. So if there are season 3 other programs, like the season 2 had the Incognito and the Kaiju programs, you'll have to use season eligible squads for that to count towards your progress. So you have to use set 2, set 3, or core cards to count towards other programs that are part of season 3. Hopefully this answers a lot of your guys' questions about season 3, set 3 cards, set 1 cards, and the wild card slot that you guys will be able to utilize once season 3 goes live on July 7th. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it did help you out, hit that like button and subscribe, because I know that 75% of the people that watch this video right now are not yet subscribed, and turn those notifications on so you guys know when every video goes live. Until next time, thanks for watching.